Since 1875, non-commissioned and staff non-commissioned officers have carried the non-commissioned officer sword as a symbol of their ability and prestige as enlisted leaders of the Marine Corps. The Sergeant Major, as a senior enlisted leader and advisor, is the keeper of traditions for his or her unit. Today's emblematic passing of the sword of office signifies the transfer of this sacred trust from one Sergeant Major to another. From Commandant of the Marine Corps to Sergeant Major Michael J. Pritchard, effective 0900, 3 October 2019. You will relinquish your duties as Sergeant Major, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, and are directed to report to the Commanding General, Manpower Management, Quantico, Virginia, for duty. Signed, David H. Berger, General, United States Marine Corps. From Commandant of the Marine Corps to Sergeant Major Stephen A. Griffin, effective 0900, 3 October 2019. You are directed to assume the duties as Sergeant Major, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing. Signed, David H. Berger, General, United States Marine Corps. The United States of America. This is to certify that the President of the United States of America has awarded the Legion of Merit to Sergeant Major Michael J. Pritchard, United States Marine Corps, for exceptionally meritorious conduct in the performance of outstanding services from April 2017 to October 2019, given this 3rd day of October 2019. Signed, David H. Berger, Commandant of the Marine Corps.
Good morning. On behalf of Sergeant Major Griffin and myself, welcome Lieutenant General Mrs. Clarity, Major General and Mrs. Rock, Sergeant Major Bradley, General Ventlow, General Bowers, Sergeant Major Newcomb, Commanders, Sergeants Majors, Master Gunnery Sergeants, Command Master Chiefs, family and friends. Thanks for attending our ceremony today. We really appreciate you taking some time. I want to first start by thanking Sergeant Major Jeff Durham. He's the one that put this whole ceremony on for me, so I appreciate it, Jeff. Everything looks great. You know, I know it's always wonderful when a sergeant major says, "Hey, do this for me," and he knocked it out of the park. I also want to thank Leah, our protocol officer. She's done an awesome job. Every time I think of something, she's already done it, and every time I forget something, she's already working on it. So thanks, Leah. I couldn't have done today and yesterday without doing every day. So thank you. I want to thank the 3MEF band. Great job as always. These ceremonies are always special, but the extra touch provided by the band always makes them memorable. So please join me in a round of applause for the band. This is an exciting time for me and my family. We're heading back to the States and landing in Quantico for the first time. You know, I think as long as I can remember, I've been complaining about how the Marine Corps manpower model was broken. And now I get to live it. I get to own it. And I'm not a fan of email quotes, but I think I'm going to put no gap 3MEF billets on the bottom of my signature once I arrive. So it should be pretty good. We'll see what happens. But I'm humbled at the opportunity to be able to sync up the manpower model and the Commandant's planning guidance with 3MEF as a priority. And a lot of people here have promised to fly to Quantico and slap me if I drink too much of the Kool-Aid that's flowing through the Marsh building. So I don't want to get slapped, so everyone here will always have a friend at the Manpower as long as I'm there. It seems like only yesterday that I was assigned as a first MAW Sergeant Major, and in that time we've accomplished a great deal. We've persevered through tragedy and we triumphed in victory. I've had the opportunity to work for General Sanborn, who was a POW in the first Gulf War, General Widley, who thinks like a 0302 at 200 feet in the air, and General McPhillips, who's a fifth-generation thinker who's leading this wing forward with precision and lethality. So I thank General Sanborn, General Widley, and General McPhillips for allowing me to be me, but also helped me grow over that time. First MAW has 28 different commands with 27 sergeant majors, and over the past 2 years, we've had over 60 sergeant majors assigned to First MAW either as tenant or UDP squadrons. And by the way, we need to change UDP to Forward Deployed Force, because that's what they are. They're a Forward Deployed Force that brings lethality and combat power to 3 MEF. But anyways, out of those 60-plus sergeant majors, I can honestly stand here today and say we have not had one below average or even average sergeant major. Some of the best that I've had the opportunity to work with in my career and definitely learn from, so thank you. But a special thanks to my MUSH and group sergeant majors past and present, Mr. Tuichi, Mike Cano, Mike Ortega, Mike Johnson, Sean Cox, Frank Gradicos, Marvin McCauley, Christian Charkowski, Justin Gruber, Joe Wilborn, and Jeff Durham. Those gentlemen have put up my clinical levels of OCD for the past 2 years, so I really appreciate you standing with me. Thanks a lot. About a short while after I arrived at First MAW, Command Master Chief Blunt moved into the office next to mine, and we looked at each other for about a month like, what am I going to do with this guy? I looked at him like he was a third arm, like I didn't know what else was to do with him. But after working with him for about a month, I realized that having a good Command Master Chief on your team is like having a second brain that makes you better at what you do. So thanks, Curtis, for being a great Command Master Chief, but also a dear friend. And Takako and I look forward to visit you and Zoe in Oklahoma one day real soon. Sergeant Major Marquez and MSC Sergeant Major, some of the best I've had a chance to work with. We're always quick to bust each other's chops for something we did or MSCs did. But even faster to be able to lend a hand when we need help, guidance, or advice. So thanks, fellas. I really appreciate it. First MAW is definitely unique. You know, whether you're a power liner, in flight equipment, ordnance, heavy equipment operator, bulk fueler, radio operator, administrator, in the control tower of the DAS, we all have an equally important mission. We fix and fly aircraft, we build and maintain airfield, and we control aircraft. If you don't understand the hard work that goes in every single day to turn those reds to green, to provide ground support, and to control airspace, you don't understand Marine aviation. Watching these Marines meet and exceed every expectation has been the highlight of my tour. I came here 2 years ago with the idea that I'm going to teach every one of the 8,000 Marines something. But as it turns out, over the past 2 years, I've learned something from every single one of those Marines. So the small percentage of Marines you see behind me and the rest of the Marines that sailed at First MAW define what a winning organization should look like. So please join me in a round of applause for the team. To my wife, Takako, when we first met, I never realized you'd become this important to me. Tomorrow's our 25th year anniversary, and she's a large part why I stand here today. She gives me a safety brief every Friday and always provides me advice on how not to screw something up, and I certainly don't want to let her down, so itsumo arigato and yesu. Our boys, Andrew and Jeremiah, they've been with us to 11 different commands, a dozen schools, and a dozen homes. You know, I enjoy watching you grow and hanging out with you. Those two are extremely tough to discipline because they always make me laugh, but they're best well-mannered, ambitious, and smart young men you'll ever meet. And if I couldn't pick a better family to be with, so let the live on the East Coast know that Pritchards are back in town. Lastly, I want to say thanks to the people of Okinawa. Thanks for allowing this to be our home, your family, and your neighbors for the past 2 years. We really enjoyed sharing your island with you. We all wake up every day with the intention of doing the best we possibly can do. But we got to remember why we're here. We're here to deter aggression in the Indo-PACOM area of operation, and if any adversary steps out of line, we're ready to punch them in the throat. So we must remember why we're here, everybody. No matter which side of the fence you're on, we all should remember why we're here. Lastly, to Steve and Kate, welcome to First MAW. You're going to have a great time. I look forward to watching you, what you can do here at First MAW from across the ocean. And if I forgot anything in the turnover, I'll see you in 2 weeks in Quantico. So it's been a great time. Thank you, Mush 1, MACG 18, MAG 12, MAG 24, MAG 36, First MAW. This truly has been the best time of my career, and I'm certainly going to miss it. Ladies and gentlemen, I now introduce you to the newest Sergeant Major in the first place MAW, Sergeant Major Steve Griffin. 7-5.
Lieutenant General Clarity, Major General Rock, Brigadier General Renflo, Brigadier General Bowers, thank you for coming. Commanders, Sergeants Major, Command Master Chiefs, Marines, sailors, Master Gunnery Sergeants, friends and family, thank you for being here today. Before I go any further, I would also like to recognize and thank the Marines participating in today's ceremony, as well as all the Marines that work behind the scenes to make this event possible. Marines, you look outstanding. Thank you. Brigadier General McPhillips, I'm honored and humbled by the opportunity to serve and lead in 1st MAW. I look forward to leading by example, setting high standards for myself, and expecting the same from all the Marines in 1st MAW. Sergeant Major Pritchard, thank you for the outstanding turnover. It began months ago when I first found out I was coming here. It continued through this morning. Thank you. I appreciate it. You truly set me up for success. I will not let the sword tarnish. Also, and maybe more so, thank you for sponsoring my family. Hundreds of questions answered, the photos you sent, to picking us up at the airport, helping me get our pet here. You really set my family up for success. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. We wish you the best of luck in Quantico. Lastly, I'd like to thank my family for the sacrifices they made to accompany me here, as well as for all they do every day to ensure my success. I couldn't do it without you. Kate, Noah, Avon, I love you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Finally, Marines, I'm honored to be your Sergeant Major. I look forward to serving with each and every one of you. I'm all in. Semper Fidelis.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for posting of the colors and remain standing for Anchors Away and the Marines hymn. Marines are also reminded to sing the first verse of the Marines hymn when it is played by the band. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's relief and appointment ceremony. On behalf of the 1st Marine Aircraft Wing Commanding General, thank you for your attendance.